Not much has changed. Facial hair, better clothes. Well, facial hair. Hi, everyone. My name is Daryl Jones. You're going to be hearing from journal entries from my freshman year of high school. So I grew up in a small town called Wilmington, North Carolina. For those of you that aren't familiar with this town, it's the town where Dawson's Creek was filmed while I was in high school there. So I was a theater kid. I did a lot of theater, did a lot of filmmaking, and I read a lot of books and comics and things like that. So I watched a lot of movies, and I was kind of a hopeless romantic kind of kid. But at the same time, I had some real raging pubescent hormones. So my journal became this safe outlet where both of these sides of me could kind of come into play. I also sort of looked at my life kind of like it was a movie or a play. So I wrote in my journal, or to my journal, or to a future unknown audience. Kind of secretly hoping that one day someone would realize that the contents of my journal were literary gold. So here is my 14-year-old search of love and understanding the complexity of women, especially one named Molly Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, did I have an experience tonight? When it comes to making out, or kissing rather, I'm not that much of a veteran. But if you count the time involved in a kiss, I think I just broke the frickin' record. Alyssa was the sister of a friend of mine. We walked in her backyard a bit, talked, but as if in a romantic love story, it began to rain, and we sought shelter in the shed. Man, I sucked on her tongue like it was a popsicle. It was like eating a lollipop. Lick, lick, lick. Tongues in and out, mouths all over each other. We would have kept going for another hour if my mom hadn't called for me. I was about to pass out and I heard, "Daryl!" So we stopped. My mouth was numb. I could barely move my jaw. Now that's action. Man, what a great kisser she is. And that all happened in a garden shed in the rain. Amazing. So sometimes life doesn't live up to your romantic ideals, and after that kiss, that's exactly what happened. So I found it best to express myself through poetry. This one is untitled. The name of the poem is untitled. It's not an untitled poem. 'Twas 'bout a month ago when we first well consented. After these past 30 days, is it something to be resented? I look at her in awe, her beauty fills my eyes. But now I think all her looks could have been sympathetic lies. Am I not charming, not nice, sweet or chic? God, I hope I'm not portrayed as a twisted, perverted freak. I don't know, should I persist or take some time, back off and resist? A woman, geez, is difficult to understand. Pinpoint her thoughts is like searching for some salt in a massive beach of sand. March 27th. Molly Wilson. Molly sits behind me in my advanced English 1 class. She is shorter than me, which makes it easier for her to seek comfort in me. She wears her hair short, a length to the top of her neck, sandy brown. It is parted slightly in the middle and grows and lays in the shape of her head. It curves around to meet her cheeks where most hair would lie straight. She wears no makeup except for a dusting of lavender eyeshadow. A nose that is small and firm. She has pale lips but are hinted pink. Her skin is pale but not unhealthy. Like the color of a wild white rabbit. Should I ask her to join me for something teenager-like for an evening, or might I get a, "I'm sorry, Daryl, but then I'm not the dating type. So I am damn stuck." Late summer 2000. So this is a poetic reinterpretation of me finally admitting to Molly that I liked her. "Will you love me?" I asked. There she sat, those eyes with false feelings, while I drifted into thoughts that distracted me, such as, in France, they say the best breasts fit into a champagne glass. I lose her stare and say, "I bet those would fit." Is this my fault, or are women incomprehensible? Oh dear, how has it been 13 months and not a feeling emerged? Never at 15 should one say, "Will you love me?" December 11th. Journal time again. What? Who? Of course. What could it be? Is it? No. Yes. And it's entitled, "What the Flying Fuck is Up with Women?" Whew. Now there's a topic, women assisting men's problems everywhere. It's pre-Me Too movement, so it's a little abrasive. And my woman, well, damn, she's not mine, but my friend, well, you hear a lot about her. It's Molly Wilson, the love of my life. How long have I liked her again? Let's see, 11 months? Yikes! And what has happened between me and her? Nothing, nada, zero, zip. At least I hope, though. I hope. What do these signs mean? Oh, man, I think we could bond greatly. Damn it, man, she is gorgeous, too. Whew, I mean it. Whoa, Led Zeppelin just came on the radio. Kashmir. Aren't they a great band? Anyway, back to the biggest mystery of the universe. Alas begins my journey down the road of anti-understanding, the road of misconception, the path of poor judgment, the walkway of what? The stroll of suffering, the exploration of Molly. Hey, I'm a teenager. Everything is so fucked up that I can act as immature as a grown-up while giving into masturbation because there's a supermodel with a husband that has the same middle name as me. Ah! But isn't being a teenager great? Oh, yes. You know what I want to see? A hot chick naked. Yeah. See, if Molly had read this, it wouldn't be flattering. Would it? See? An example of a teenager, a child, and a man at the exact same time. We are hurrying to grow up. Let's stay young. Yeah, but be able to get laid. Perversion. Daryl, grow up. Tuesday, December 12th. Man, you know what's neat? What I'm happy about? There's a girl in my second period drama class named Christy Thomas. She's a senior, and she is way hot. I mean, we're talking outrageously drop-dead, mucho gorgeous, hot. She's really tall, long legs, green eyes, long Amazon-like blonde hair. This cool smile, really tan, surfer-like. The thing is I'm all psyched up about, though, is that she isn't stuck up or conceited about herself. She's fucking steamy hot. And she's really friendly, uncommon with women. And she talks to me during class, and she goofs around with me and stuff. I love it. Thursday, December 14th. What could I write that would be provocative? Oh, I know. I'm excited about getting a blowjob. When the time comes, that is. I've heard it's pretty cool. I think it's something to look forward to. I mean, think, having a woman's head in your crotch, sucking on your wang. Man, that's got to be awesome. In fact, I'm getting a boner just thinking about it. Well, that's provocative. Friday, December 15th. I finished a report about the Quakers earlier tonight. Man, are they boring. They don't do anything. They are a boring bunch of people. Now, for a discussion about a mystery of the universe. Women. I find myself having thoughts of Molly tonight. For me, it all comes down to this, honestly. I really like her. I care for her. I like her for her brain. That's not a lie. That's the fucking truth. I hope this doesn't sound like obsession. It's just that as far as I know about love, this is the closest yet. Oh yeah, well, Bush is our president. The world's going to big Texas hell. And it did. Monday, December 18th. Oh God, here we go. Time for some girly emotional spillage. It's time to forget about her. Yup. I know it's coming as more of a shock to you than me. You've heard about her for what, 5 or 6 days, while I for 11 months? But here it is. Number 1, I think it's time to get the fuck over her. Number 2, I received some dissatisfying information with good advice, so I'm taking it. Betsy, this girl in my drama class, we got into a conversation about her, and she said it would be bad for me to go out with her. Anyway, she said, along with this other girl, Rebecca, that they wouldn't want to see me get hurt because I'm such a nice guy. So just like that, it's done. Fuck it. Thursday, February 2nd. Oh, journal, how I love thee. How I can place my most intimate thoughts in you, and you keep them. Ah, yes, it's time for hot women commentary. Anywho, one thing I really like about Katya is her boobs. Yes, indeedy, they're gorgeous. I watch them sometimes. They're very free. They're not firm, and considering her skin tone and that she probably doesn't suntan naked, they must be milky white. I imagine them like that. When the penis in the back of my brain, I imagine being with her and fondling her breasts. Wow, getting a boner? Then, since it's in my head, no pun intended, it leads to sex. But out of my brain, it leads to masturbation. And even though I haven't had sex, it's got to be a disappointment. Masturbation. See, with women, I try to be noble and respectable. Let's see, if I have an opportunity with a woman, well, a girl, I would pass it up because I don't want to succumb to perversion and do something irrational. And if the opportunity means packing heat in a woman's meat, I would pass it up because of the risks in all those videos you watch in middle school. So in conclusion, the end. Tuesday, February 20th. Today at lunch was exciting. This hot chick who I'd love to score with, her name is Megan. Anyway, I don't know how it got started, but I was feeding her slushy, you know, the icy stuff, by dropping it off the spoon into her mouth like 2 feet above her head. She was laying down. It was cool because sometimes she would miss or I would miss and it would splatter all over her. What was awesome was when we had to go to class, she was all wet from slushy, and I got to wipe it off her chest with my sweatshirt. Major score. So I think that Molly must have eventually changed her hairstyle or her clothes or started hanging out with new people or whatever reason. But anyway, this gave me the clarity and the opportunity to get over her. And in true dramatic fashion, I wrote her a eulogy. Wednesday, February 21st. Yes, I am prepared to ramble on about Molly again, because she plagues me so. Oh, when we were freshmen, it was so childish and lovely and innocent. I met her in English class. Nothing in the world, no computer, Palm Pilot, internet, can create the feeling instilled by a cool spring wind through a window into a boring classroom. The life and freedom felt in that wind reminds me of Molly. She was so pure, beautiful, happy, innocent, and bright. And I loved her. But Molly has changed. She is no longer bright. Where she went, I don't know. To this day, not a whim of a relationship on the romantic level existed between us, and she has never known of the depths of thoughts I have put into her. Molly is dead. The Molly I fell in love with is gone. A brand new one has replaced her. She will remain the dead Molly, for that one is gone, and I will never let go, and she will never know. Goodbye, Molly.
Bass, please. Bass, please. Nope.
That's not cute. That's not cute.
All right. Switching instruments because we're improvising, if you didn't know before. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're gonna make this as awkward as possible. Golly, my brain's thinking of Molly, and I'm just like, oh my God, I would love a blowjob, getting a boner when I'm in the shed as a loner, cause my mom chased my girl away when it was raining down that one perfect day, but
Daryl!
Damn it! Mom, I can't really stand it, all these feelings inside, they are just unrivaled. I must write a poem untitled. 'Twas the feeling inside about that girl Molly that I just couldn't hide. Thinking about the shape of her head, and her hair is in the shape of her head. It's the shape of her head. And with the penis in my brain, I think about her breasts in a glass of champagne.
All right. Yeah, it's me, it's Molly. Do I like you? It's a secret, stealthy. Yeah, my skin's so pale. But you can bet it's not unhealthy.
Very not unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm shorter than you. And that means I take comfort in you.
I comfort you.
Alright, you're gonna write me a eulogy, even though I'm not dead. And I'm super confused by that comment about the penis in your head. But it's fine, as I leave you can wash my ass.
Okay.
Cause actually my breasts are way too fucking big for a champagne glass.
Damn girl, that's the truth. Are we talking about a glass or a motherfucking flute? But anyway, you're driving me so damn crazy, Molly. When I think about that pale skin, I'm just like, oh baby, I gotta put my heat to your meat. And it would be so sweet. And the penis in my brain, thinking about you, how deep I think I went balls deep. That doesn't make sense. But that's okay, I'm not afraid. Cause Molly, I love you. I love you to my dying day or to your dying day. Cause I killed you in my diary. And that's all the pain, trauma that I've got inside of me. But you didn't think that I was posh or sweet or refined or so fucking chic. But that's okay, I'm a theater geek. Living here in Dawson's Creek.
Alright, ladies and gents, yeah. These are my clothes and my follies.
My follies.
What's a guy like Daryl gotta do to get a girl like Molly?
Getting a boner.